Welcome or welcome back. I got another dual blades build for y'all. I believe this is like part 5, part 6 maybe. Who knows? But like I said, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep making dual blades builds until we can't no more. So this is going to be the Black Diablos dual blade drumsticks high damage build. And with all that being said, let's get into it. So we obviously are going to be using the Black Diablos dual blades, and just like all of the other Black Diablos weapons, it is going to be the best weapon to use in this class for raw damage, but it does come with that negative 30% affinity. With this build, that isn't going to be a problem, because if you are able to upgrade the Black Diablos dual blades to level 8 to unlock the skill of Part Breaker, which is going to increase your part damage accumulated on breakable parts by 5%, it is going to make this build even better, because we are going to be targeting monsters specific breakable parts or weak spots in order to do the max damage with this build. And don't worry if you aren't able to get this to level 8, because it won't make or break this build. Starting with the armor, we're going to start with the head. We're going to go with the Rathalos helm. That is going to give us 2 levels of attack boost right off the bat. And attack boost is going to increase your attack power by 20 per level. So we already have a level 2 right off the bat. Moving on to the chest, we're going to go with the Rathalos chest as well, because it is going to come with the skill of weakness exploit. This is very important. Why? Because weakness exploit increases your affinity by 20% when attacking a monster's weak spot. It goes up by 5% per level. Meaning if we are attacking a monster's weak spot or a breakable part on a monster, we already get 20% affinity, which is going to bring our dual blades affinity down to a negative 10%. But remember, you only get this damage when you are damaging weak spots. Moving on to the arms or gauntlets, we are going to go with the Rathian arms, because it comes with lock on, so we are able to lock on to specific parts of the monster or weak spots on the monster, and it also comes with burst. Burst, consecutive hits in a short span of time, increases your attack power by 5% for 4 seconds, and it goes up by 5% per level. Next is going to be the waist, and this one might shock a few of you. We are going to go with the Banbaro waist. Why? Because it gives us another level of attack boost. We're doing more damage. Also, it comes with firm foothold. Reduces your knockback when taking damage. So that is going to come in handy with the dual blades. I know me, sometimes I slip up. I get a little crazy. I get a little happy with the dual blades and I end up getting hit. So this does reduces your knockback. But keep in mind, that's it. This isn't a skill like Divine Blessing where it reduces incoming damage. Whatever damage you take, you're going to take that damage. You just get knocked back a little less. And this last piece is just going to take this build to that whole new level. We're going to go with the Cool legs, because they do come with Critical Eye. Critical Eye is going to increase your affinity by 10%. That's the first level, and it does increase by 5% per level. So going back to our chest piece, which has weakness exploit, which is going to do 20% affinity to monsters' weak spots, and we also have the Critical Eye skill that is going to give us 10%. So now we just negated that negative 30% affinity for the dual blades. But do keep in mind, when you are doing all this damage, dealing out all this damage, breaking parts, remember, we don't have any skills equipped like Divine Blessing or Guts. So any incoming damage that you take, you're going to be taking 100% of it. So definitely keep that in mind when using this build. And that is going to be it for this one. Y'all already know, if you found this helpful in any way, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that sub button. Also, if you have any recommendations for me or your fellow monster hunters, make sure to leave them down in the comments. As always, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.